Man, you know what? Speaking of goddamn clowns, I want you to read this headline for yourself. The photo captioned, Donald Trump, Cats fan? Stephanie Grisham never held a press briefing during the nearly 10 months she served as President Trump's press secretary. But in her new book, I'll Take Your Questions Now, she's delivering what appears to be a pretty damn unvarnished account of her time in the White House. Folks, there's some good details in this one, let me tell you. In it, Grisham details a president who leered at female staffers, required live show tunes to calm his nerves, and who once called Grisham to defend his penis after it had been called into question by Stormy Daniels, the porn star with whom he allegedly had an affair. Yes, sir, Grisham writes of a reply, when Trump called her while aboard Air Force One to defend the size and shape of his penis. Daniels wrote in her 2018 book that Trump's penis was shaped like the mushroom character in Mario Kart. Folks, there is a lot going on in this article, but it gets better. Perhaps even more bizarre than the call to defend his penis in the revelation that Trump's aides designated a White House official known as the Music Man. That's right, folks. The Music Man, to calm the president's nerves by playing his favorite show tunes, including Memory from Cats. According to the New York Times, the Music Man is Max Miller, an ex-boyfriend of Grisham's who is running for office in Ohio with Trump's support. Politico reported on Miller's history of aggressive behavior this summer, including slapping Grisham. Great guy, Trump said of Miller at a rally in June. Not quite so amusing is Trump's taste for show tunes is his behavior toward women. Grisham writes that the president often invited a young press aide onto Air Force One to, quote, look at her, and that he instructed Grisham to keep her happy. Grisham also writes, during a rant in the Oval Office, Trump looked her in the eye and instructed her to deny any wrongdoing with regard to E. Jean Carroll, the journalist who in 2019 accused Trump of raping her in the 1990s. You just deny it. Grisham writes that he told her, according to the Times, that's what you do in every situation. Right, Stephanie? You just deny it, he repeated, emphasizing his words. Yo, there's so many scoops in here. I'm going to read the whole thing. I haven't read the whole thing. I just read the highlights, so let's keep going. Grisham also writes that Trump only acted tough toward Putin on the rare occasions that he did to placate the media. Trump told Putin as much during the 2019 G20 summit in Osaka, Japan. Okay, I'm going to act a little tougher with you for a few minutes, Grisham overheard Trump tell the Russian president. But it's for the cameras. And after they leave, we'll talk. You understand? He's playing a character on TV, folks. Who'da thunk? Reminder, how many people voted for this dumb motherfucker? Like 70 million or some shit. That's crazy. She also recalled a conversation during the same summit with Fiona Hill, the former National Security Council senior director for Russia, who later testified during Trump's impeachment hearing about how Putin may have been trying to manipulate Trump. Fiona Hill leaned over and asked me if I had noticed Putin's translator, who is a very attractive brunette woman with long hair, a pretty face, and a wonderful figure. Interesting way to describe her. Grisham writes, she proceeded to tell me that she suspected the women had been selected by Putin specifically to distract our president. Imagine we have a president so goddamn like, oh, pretty girl. All right, Putin, here you go. Like, I mean, like, what is the play there? Like, I mean, it's pretty good, though. I mean, like, this is some juicy shit. Trump, of course, has categorically denied everything in the book while bashing Grisham. Stephanie didn't have what it takes, and that was obvious from the beginning. Didn't have what did it take? What and how did, like, what? She had big problems, and we felt that we should work out those problems for herself. Now, like everyone else, she got paid by a radical left-leaning. I don't even. Grisham is clearly using her book to distance herself from Trump. Who cares? She's a bitch. Regardless of how disgusted Grisham may have been, I don't know, she still served for him, so who cares? But again, I mean, there's some really good details in here, folks. The Music Man. I don't even know what to say about that. That's pretty incredible. Also, imagine, like, being Trump and thinking that anyone was actually on your side. Like, of course, when your presidency was over, everyone was going to tell all because it pays. Why be paid by Donald Trump to break the law when you could get paid even more to just speak some truth, maybe make up a little bit, maybe embellish a little bit? You get even more money, and you're doing everything legally. I mean, it's a very clear choice. So Donald Trump is getting owned here. And also, I buy it. Why not? I mean, the Music Man. The Music Man. I just can't with that shit.